Banks of the Mississippi, where the bayou breezes blow, you can feel the changes happening. West Bank is on the go. Discover the magic of the West Bank. So many things to do and see. Discover the people of the West Bank. It's a great place to be. We're the gateway to New Orleans, filled with opportunity, where history meets industry. It's a great place to be. Discover the magic of the West Bank. Discover the people of the West Bank. It's a great place to be. Discover the West Bank.
こんにちは。ボンバットファミリーと私たちのライブ放送へようこそ。私たちはあなたの視聴とリスニングの喜びのための素晴らしいショーを持っています。今あなたのホストスコッティ・ジェイロとジェリー・ケーブルにステイ・ボンバードを楽しんで覚えておいてください。
How's everyone doing tonight? Very excited to be here. I'm gonna have a fun show this evening. Welcome to Bombad Gaming. We took kind of a hiatus this past couple of weeks, like really 3 or 4 weeks, because of the wedding and getting married, and just trying to revamp a few things here in the Bombadcast front. I'm excited to say I want to plug just a few things before we get started. Today, you're watching two of my favorite people join me in playing a game they both passionately love. So that's what Bombad Gaming is all about, really. It's all about being able to come here and share your love of gaming and to be able to discuss these things. If you haven't checked us out yet, we're Bombad Gaming. You can find us on all of your social sites at Bombad Gaming, on Facebook at the Bombadcast, of course, at the _ Bombadcast on Instagram, at Bombadcast on Twitter, and of course, with TikTok. Going to be dropping a couple of TikTok this weekend, actually. So super excited to be here. We'll bring these goofballs in a second. Want to plug one thing tomorrow as well. I love that Alden doesn't switch positions in this thumb. Boom and boom. He just shifts a little bit upward. No, tomorrow we're talking about Return of the Jedi with Jared and Alden. Super excited. And then to hype it up, we do have a very special guest for May the 4th. So next Thursday, we have, this is not even a joke, we have McGruff the Crime Dog. I just can't believe I can say that with a straight face. We've been in touch with McGruff the Crime Dog, and we will be having him join us to talk about taking a bite out of crime in Star Wars. All that being said, we've got two wonderful people that are going to join us today that need no introduction besides them being good friends of mine and, of course, being able to share this experience with them. And Michael, of course, a little bit later will tell us kind of why he's here and why we're here doing this in the first place. It's like someone lost a bet. But that being said, I do want to show you one thing. So I went out of my way on eBay and I bought something. Nothing really crazy. It has nothing to do with Mass Effect. But I'm excited to show everyone it is sealed in its original container. This is a real thing that I'm going to try to convert and put on YouTube for all of you to enjoy. 100% real. Video aquarium. No fish needed, no tank to clean. Relax, unwind as gently gliding fish take the soft rush of water, soothes away cares. 60 tranquil minutes. Kids love it, and the back is even better. The back is even better. Oh, you can't even see it. No, there it is. I love this part right here. Turn your TV set into your own tropical fish tank with beautiful marine fish. And they've got other ads for lights. Oh, it's a fire VHS. Anyway, can't beat it. Can't beat it. Anyway, let's bring in these goofballs. This will be on Bombad Gaming soon enough, and on the Bombadcast proper. Let's bring in the first one, the one that got us here in the first place, the wonderful Michael McCoy. What's going on, babe? Whoa, you're small.
I'm so tiny.
He's a little boy. Hey, Michael.
Hey, buddy.
You doing okay?
I'm doing great. So glad to be here. So glad to finally be watching you play Mass Effect, and I can't wait to embarrass you in front of all your audience.
In the public eye. Oh, William is shut up a storm. I didn't see William. Look, Woodsy, William, thank you for all being here. I love my cousin Chandler. Apparently, he's a big fan of the series. Had no idea. Never played it before. So I'm stoked. Thank you for being here, Michael. And our next special guest, another one that was like, you have to play it. They constantly make Mass Effect, I guess you could say, inside jokes in our group chat. So it's only fitting that we have the wonderful Alden Diaz here. What's going on, Alden?
Brought to you tonight by Cymbalta. It keeps me sane. Ready to go. I am so, like, we've said it. We've talked about how hyped we are for you to play this. But the fact that this day is actually here is very surreal. And knowing what Michael and I know about the series and about the element of choice that comes into the series, I can only imagine how south this is going to go.
Yes.
For the innocent people of this galaxy.
For those that don't know, I was going to say we have a D&D group. So, like, I always go kind of left field with my stuff. So I'm excited to see what your predictions are for what I'm going to do in just a few seconds.
Just keep in mind that your choices will have consequences throughout the entire trilogy. And so you will have to deal with that.
That is true, which I guess we should say up front for, we've touched on it. We've played this a lot. Scotty,
I've been playing these games for over 10 years now.
Cool.
I got the first Mass Effect in 2007 when it was released, because I saw my uncle playing it and I begged him for a copy. So he was like, it's kind of mature. There's sex in it. He asks my mom. My mom takes me to GameStop, and the GameStop cashier is like, this is rated M, and it is possible to achieve a sex scene. And my mom was like, I don't care. And she bought it for me. So 2007. And that was at the time. Now you're playing the Legendary Edition. It's all grouped together, all three. But
sure.
At the time, that was the promise. They were like, you're going to play this one and trust us. When the second one comes out, it will read your save data.
Wow.
Change the story, which was kind of unheard of at the time.
So what did it come out on originally? Was it PS3?
Xbox
so
360.
the first Mass Effect was only on Xbox 360. 2 and 3 were also on PS3, and I think they did PC ports of 1 as well.
Yeah.
Eventually 1 did come to PS3, but it took a couple years. It was after 3 was out.
Okay.
And
this
so
Legendary,
I had a PS3, and so I started with 2, and then eventually went back and played 1.
And from what Michael was telling me earlier, by the way, audience, it was written by the same guy that wrote KOTOR and several other Star Wars Legends novels like Bane and Rule of 2. That's exciting. I'm excited to see where this goes. So when I play this is not going to feel like, it's going to feel like one game or 3 games. Do you know?
They all have oh, you mean in terms of the Legendary? It breaks.
Yeah.
It breaks.
Okay,
They didn't stitch them together. It will be like finish 1, finish 2, finish 3.
But they also did smooth out some of 1's gameplay, so it feels closer to 2 and 3.
Yes.
Because
you're playing
when they made
1,
1, it was supposed to be more RPG-like, and then they gradually shifted it later into development more toward being a shooter, but it still has a lot of those RPG elements, while 2 and 3 lean a lot heavier into those shooter elements.
Okay.
And examples like 1 took itself kind of seriously in terms of weapons. Michael and I've talked about that off air.
Yes.
In 1, it was like you can't carry all the weapon types if you're not a soldier. Like, they took that stuff and were like, all right, relax. And 1 had an overheat gun system instead of an ammo system, and they've streamlined it all to be consistent.
Well, except for the ammo thing, that's still
that they did not fix yet. But the cool thing though is that narratively they're all satisfying. I mean, it gets mentioned in the same breath as Trek and Star Wars a lot for a reason. It's one big arc, but at the same time, there's a villain per game. There is an end game per game. It all builds toward the end of the trilogy. And I will say, not to speak for you, Michael, jump in on this for sure. Myself and Reed Devaney that we know and I work with a lot, like we've all had this experience where this came out when there was no Star Wars. And there was Clone Wars on Cartoon Network, but that was it. And so this became Star Wars for a while. Like I know in my heart, like I played this and I was like, well, I guess this is my thing now. Like this is the universe that I was most invested in. I know this universe. It might be rusty at this point, but like backwards and forwards, like it's deep. Yeah, like it's like a Wikipedia deep.
In terms of being immersed in the universe, I agree completely. I think it's very different genres of sci-fi because obviously Star Wars is more space fantasy. This is more akin to Star Trek where it's harder sci-fi, which normally I'm not as crazy about. But this franchise, what it does with its lore is so immersive. And like,
you've both said that's why I love this game.
Yeah,
you both are like, you've got to play this.
You will literally spend hours just reading and listening to the codex being read to you.
Yep.
Yeah, because you can open up your codex and be like, I want to know about this war. I want to know about this planet. I want to know about the biology of this. And there's something, and we'll talk about it when you're a character creator a little bit more. But we were talking about you off air today, Scotty, away from the group chat. Like, what do you think Scotty will do with this? And I was like, he's gonna love this thing called biotics because it's sort of like, what if we could? The best way I can explain it in Star Wars.
BioWare wanted to use the Force, but obviously was working with a different franchise.
Exactly. What they did is like in this world, there is an Earth. This is extrapolated from us, like Star Trek is.
Yeah.
We left Earth centuries ago. We've had first contact. There's a council of species and all that.
Okay.
And in that, we developed this thing called biotics, which is like, what if we could derive things like force push and force pull from your brain?
Oh, cool. Okay.
And it's got all this lore about the species and the politics and who likes who and who doesn't, and people having sex with their nervous systems. It just sounds so you.
What species can eat what food? Like,
yes, like it's so deep lore. But also it's extremely personal. Like you will cry with some of the relationships that you'll make with your crew. Excellent cast, including Bombadcast guest Seth Green.
Oh yeah, yep.
He's in all three of them. He's a main character, so great to have him.
It's one of those things in theory that like this sounds like an impossible game, but I know these games existed. I wasn't playing games this time. I picked up a guitar. That's all I could focus on for literally 7 or 8 years. Didn't buy any new generation systems. But at that point, this is how new it had gotten. I had bought a Wii, and then out of high school, I bought a Wii U. That's where my interest spanned. 06 to 2014, like I stopped doing games and then like picked it back up.
That's the Mass Effect era. Like,
exactly.
True. Yeah, that was the whole thing.
All my friends fell in love with gaming then, or they were playing games more competitively. So to be able to do this and chill with y'all, I'm very excited. It's going to be one of those games that I hopefully, like, even when I'm done with this stream tonight, I want to be able to pick it up this weekend. I want to be able to like actually play it because I'm not getting Fallen Order. I'm not getting Survivor. So I'm like, I want to kind of fill my time up with this instead. So
it's going to be really, really exciting to see what you do. And, we'll start with sort of the character creator.
Let's do it.
We're here to answer questions. We're here to
deliver
you.
all the commentary you want. So, did they also revamp the graphics? Because I really don't know.
A little bit. They touched
one was
them
cleaned
so
up.
That,
yeah. You'll see
really,
things
it's
like
mostly just one.
It's honestly a lot of one, and then like some cinematography. Like you'll see like a lot of the lighting and 2, like a lot of sunsets were kind of
also some gratuitous ass shots in 2 were removed, and that's not a joke.
No, yeah,
really?
they were like, we need to de-sex this. This is a little. It's past like intimacy sex, and like this was developed by only men sex.
Oh, of course.
Which is not true. There were women involved and stuff. On the Mass Effect team, but still, you could tell that the animators were like, "Oh, ass!" Like, and they definitely,
Well, even like, sometimes in conversations, with no pun intended, but in.
Yes, they're like, let's calm that down. Let's be more conscious of our players.
More woke.
Just be like,
Woodsy is Woodsy a little baby? Woodsy, I was playing against either when I was 3.
Woodsy, are you a child?
Woodsy is a legend in this chat and Pink Milk and Star Wars Explained. This
Woodsy's
is
great.
wild.
Scotty, also, I just want you to take in this
This
menu
look
music
rough.
for a second.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Scotty, the score in these games.
I'll turn it up.
The score in these games is like a little bit of Blade Runner, a little bit of Star Wars, a little bit of Star Trek. It's just like when it hits, man. So
Who's in the chat?
Stay Bombad, Daniel.
Stay Bombad, Daniel.
Legend.
Stay Bombad. Real quick, Scotty, I want to tell you, you're about to
Okay.
enter the character creator. The character creator is mostly consistent, but you will have, so you create the character Commander Shepard.
Okay.
If you choose to pick his first name, you can, or her first
Or her.
name,
You can play a female Shepherd.
You can play Shepard as a woman, yep.
Okay.
If you decide to leave it alone, it'll be John or Jane. If you want to do, Scotty Shepard, you can. You can make their face different if you choose to, or they had 2 actors. I actually forget the gentleman's name who is Shepard's face.
Okay.
But there is a canon face that you can use if you want to. And
Well, the face actor is different from the voice actor, which is what makes
Yes.
it hard and confusing.
So that's what John Shepard looks like usually. Now go to Jane Shepard. I want to point something out. I love the design of Jane Shepard. Just this badass redhead woman.
Yeah.
That is a retroactive, like special edition face. So when Mass Effect 1 came out, only John had a good face.
Yeah.
And then in 2 and 3, or was it just 3? In
3 was the one that
yeah.
like perfected the.
In 3,
the
they
femme
gave
shep
her
look.
the fans call her Femme Shep. They gave her the redhead face, and then they were like, actually, that's good. So they slapped it back on 1. But yeah,
That's
so if you go to
amazing.
enter new ID,
Okay.
if you want, this is where you could.
Custom it.
You,
Okay.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah.
keep the face, whatever. You could change the name to whatever you want to change it to.
Please log in to access.
And here we are.
Oh, I'm so excited. If you want to tell him, Michael, why
Yes,
we're
I
doing
can
this
tell
in
the
person.
story
Yes.
now of why we're. I finally got you to play Mass Effect. So obviously, like we've said, me and Alden have been trying to get Scotty to play this forever. And so one night we're sitting just in a call, just hanging out, we're just chilling, and I think we're watching Revenge of the Sith. And
Oh yeah.
the Padme's rumination scene comes on, that iconic moment. And Scotty starts talking about how he's like, man, they really did this scene bad in the special edition by adding in the Ian McDermott echo. And I'm like, Scotty, what are you talking about? That has always been there. And we got into like a heated argument about this. And Scotty is screaming at me.
I would like to pause
that was
this.
not in the original.
Let's pause that story. Let's
Yes.
cliffhanger it. So Scotty freaks out and they're fighting. Let us pause and bounce back to character creation for
Yes.
one moment.
Please.
This is what I described to you off air, Scotty, as your service history is in 2 parts: a personal origin and then a military record. Read these 3, either to yourself or out loud, whatever you prefer. These do have ramifications. This is the backstory of who you have named Bombad Shepard. Bombad Shepard. What was his childhood like? Like, these are things that
Ooh, I like
And
this.
do influence it.
Based on what you do, you will get unique dialogue and unique quests.
Yeah. Like, this comes back in different ways to haunt you. People reference it offhandedly. So it's built into the personality a little bit.
I'm trying to find the most endearing of them all.
Whoa. Look who's in the chat. Disappoint.
Oh,
You're disappoint. M.
What a
Why?
legend.
What happened? Oh,
Well, the
I
voice
see.
acting is better.
Never mind. I looked down. I saw why you're disappointed. Play as FemShep, or I'll never come on your shows again.
No, I can't go back. It's over.
See? Oh, look at Brennan Mark. Go figure. Alden's got a thing for a redhead soldier. Look, Brennan. I
We're
don't
simple
need,
men.
yeah, we're just mortal men.
Ship station. I kind of like this one, but this one seems pretty basic. Hold on.
Oh, I got a
Honest.
text from Rebecca, star of the Star Wars The Drag panel. celebration.
Nice.
They said, also, don't forget to tell your friends you would fuck that one alien from this game. It's important. That is true.
Okay,
is
so I
true.
chose.
You got to be way more specific, buddy. You could be talking about half the cast.
I chose colonist. Colonist.
Okay.
You chose colonist. Okay. Now this is what
like...
happened to you in your service up to this point. Shepard,
okay.
as you can see on Shepard's armor, there's an N7 there. That's part of the lore. N7, think about that as like the 00, like the peak of the Alliance military.
Okay.
So you've already done incredible things, and these are some of them.
What I like about this opening part, it reminds me of Bastards, Michael. It says during your service, a mission you went on went horribly wrong. Horribly wrong.
that does sound like the finale of Bastards.
It really does. Let's see. Trapped in extreme survival situations, overcome physical torments. Ooh, Lord. Early military.
Michael, what do you remember choosing in these? I think I chose a lot of. I chose Colonist Ruthless the first time because I was an edgy kid.
Yeah, I think first time around I did something similar, but I also went like mostly Renegade the first time around, just because again, edgy teenager. But
yeah. Oh, here we go. So Michael and I have predicted off air what we think you'll choose.
Okay, so we should do a brief class rundown.
Yeah,
okay?
let's do it.
So starting at the top, you've got Soldier. Soldier is you want to play this as a pure third-person shooter.
Yep.
Okay.
Just guns, bullets, firepower, raining hell, badass.
Okay. What about engineer?
Engineers specialize exclusively in tech. So there's like 3 like main I'm trying to figure out how to describe
There's sort of like areas of expertise.
Yes, there's 3 main area of expertise. There's combat, tech, and biotics.
Okay.
And so the first 3 are your pure classes that focus
so,
solely on that, and the other 3 are blends of the 2.
Specializes in blends. I would say, again, Bombad, people love Star Wars here. Right off the bat, you sort of have your Hunter Crosshair, and then you have tech. Like that's kind of what engineer is. If you want to think about someone in your mind. And then an adept would be all biotic. So this is somebody who's just straight force wielding, essentially.
And so you do a lot of like crowd control with this.
Oh, okay.
Pushes, pulls, lifts. Later on, there's other ones that develop.
This is Alden's class of choice.
This is both, isn't it?
No, I choose Sentinel.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
What is this then?
This is Crosshair. This is Crosshair.
Okay.
But with a little bit of tech. This is
okay.
This is combat and tech, but also classically a sniper as well.
Okay. All right.
So then we've got Sentinel, which is tech and biotics.
Yeah. This is like, I want to be able.
I want to be able
to
hack the robots and also shoot energy blasts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a little bit of both powers, less on the combat. Then you have Michael's favorite,
which is Vanguard.
I want this one. Is this Force User and Gunslinger? Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want this one.
And I was right. I know
right. So
now,
the reason
you change my appearance?
You can look like the actor that they have, or you can make your own face.
I want to change my face.
So the reason I thought you would pick Vanguard, I went with Vanguard as my pick for you because I think you would really appreciate the run and gun style, and I think your kind of style of playing games just behooves itself very much to that. And I guess while we're here, we can go ahead and conclude the story I started earlier. So
yes, please do.
We're arguing about this Padme's rumination scene. Scotty insists that the background noise in which you hear some of the Palpatine dialogue was not in the original version. I'm telling him, Scotty, you are wrong. That has always been there. That was not a Blu-ray change. And so he aggressively pulls out his Revenge of the Sith DVD, and he is so confident that he is going to trounce me and prove me wrong. And so he boots up his PS2, figures out that he doesn't have the parental controls on it figured out, so he has to put it in a different DVD player. And
he decided not to call his mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it was like 1 a.m. or something like that.
It was late.
And then, so he boots it up, gets to that scene, and then we hear Scotty. He's sitting on his couch back there, and we hear him go, "I'm right." No, wait, I'm wrong.
Seconds. Like, it was one of the greatest. I think I described it as a modern day Icarus. It was like watching him reach these high highs and then just destroyed.
And basically the conditions I had set as he was trying to figure out as his DVD player stuff. And so I was like, Scotty, if I'm right and you're wrong, you're playing a game of my choosing on Bombad Gaming.
That's right. And you know what? Michael even bought it. It was very kind of him.
I did.
It was on sale. He was like,
I didn't spend that much money on him. Don't worry.
No, he didn't. Let's see. I'm trying to make my guy look a little bit like Tim from Tamora Morrison a little bit. I don't know.
No, Tim is in the next game.
Oh, is he really? For real?
No.
Him.
Okay, I mean, you never
What the hell
know.
are you talking about? I was like, is that like
I'll text
random...
you, Alden. I'll text you.
Oh, please do. Yeah, you could spend forever here. Now, did they enhance the one character creator after the fact?
Yes.
They added some options in there, right?
They added a few, mostly just to make it consistent across the trilogy.
Right. Chin depth, chin width. There are details here that say a lot about who we are as human beings, I think.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Like if you're like, I need a square jaw, it's like, what are you compensating for? What are you hiding? What is he cooking?
Square jaw, mouth depth. What a weird, crazy thing.
You never thought about your mouth depth?
Hey, what's your mouth depth?
Hey, what that depth?
Can I get an A mouth?
I want A Lamals in the chat right now. for
Right
everybody
now.
watching. A Lamals. Spell it with as many Y's as you want. Oh, you're right. You're right about that, Michael.
Yeah.
I saw your text.
This is crazy customization.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't really look that weird.
Now,
Maybe, like,
make
it
sure you turn your character's face from side to side, because this is the thing that always screws me up in character creation, is I have a really messed up looking nose, and I don't realize it until I start playing the game.
I agree.
It looks
Hold
so
on.
good from the front.
Right? It messes me up every time. And then I get like super self-conscious. I'm like, well, what are noses supposed to look like? Do all noses look like this?
What does my nose look like?
Right.
Is it like a depth thing? That's weird. It's a good point. I never thought about going to the size.
Yeah, you can see the side on
He's
almost
looking
every-
more like Leonard Nimoy right now.
I was kind of thinking that. Yeah.
like Leonard Nimoy with a battle scar. Oh, the
Scared.
hairs. That's right.
Yeah. I kind of like the bald. Oh, nice. Oh my God. He's Vince McMahon.
Oh my God.
No,
Such
where's
good
the
shit.
dude? I am making Vince McMahon. Oh,
We gotta push Rex for SummerSlam.
God damn it, that's a good game.
I can't find Vince McMahon's new hair. Damn it.
That's because that's not a real hair. That
This is Vince
has right now.
McMahon. Yes, it's Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon.
I knew that Scotty and the character creator would be upsetting at some point, and we've gotten to that point now.
It's gonna be black. It's gonna be completely jet black.
Like a bad dye job.
It's McMahon. Yes.
Well, also just keep in mind, Scotty, you will have to stick with your choice of what your character looks like
I'm
for the
fine with
entire
that.
duration.
Oh my
of the
God, you
game.
think I care? That's not gonna bother
I
me.
think
none.
that the whole game you have to keep it, but then if for some reason he disgusts you by the end, and 2 you can
2 and 3 you
change
can
the face.
change it.
And there's a plot reason too, which is fantastic.
There's a
which
plot reason in 2. There's not a plot reason in 3.
No, plot reason in 3. They're like, "Are you ugly? would you like to not be?" Emma's right, by the way, in the comments. The character creator ruined me for Dragon Age, which is not a detail. That is true. It was very disappointing getting into Dragon Age.
Oh,
I have
interesting.
never played Dragon Age, actually.
You would
going on,
really
Jared?
like it, Michael. It's like
I've
such a Michael
actually
thing.
thought about it recently, but I was like, Survivor's coming up. Now is not the time.
There we go. Bombad Shepherd. This is it.
Let's go.
We
dude.
ready?
This Vince McMahon, Tamora Morrison hybrid with shades of Nimoy.
Okay, so if I made it casual, I could still enjoy the story. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
kind of my
think
approach.
I think that's a good
For a show that might be best, do not do auto level up.
Okay.
Legend
Yes, go with this
Oh,
because
okay.
this is the
Legendary
updated
mode.
leveling
Yeah.
system. To
It's when they
smooth things out.
consistent with 2 and 3, yeah.
Squad
power usage. Cycle through these. Don't do that. Use all.
Yeah. All okay. All
All.
right.
Give the squad, because you'll have 2 companions with you at all times.
Okay.
It follows a classic sort of trio thing like KOTOR, like many games do since this,
Yeah.
like Kingdom Hearts. RPGs love trios. I mean, I think that's built into storytelling.
Sure.
You know, it's just a thing.
And also game balancing.
Yeah. So here we go.
Well,
Here's some
What
lore.
about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
See, they've
He
already
knows how
referenced your
conflict we
backstory.
go there.
Wow.
His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
That's your background.
He proved himself during the Blitz.
That's also your
Held
background.
off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason the Whistling is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
Hearing Ambassador
I'll
Udina's
make the
voice
call.
just gave me war flashbacks. Here we go. Your text crawl.
Nice.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of got a 2001 A Space Odyssey feel with
Yeah.
the artifacts.
The greatest discovery in human history. They called it, of course, Mass Effect. They discovered the mass relays.
Nice.
So the mass relays are, instead of using something like a hyperdrive in Star Wars or a warp drive in Star Trek, these mass relays of an ancient civilization were found, and they will slingshot you across the galaxy.
Oh, cool. Okay.
There's you, baby. There's Seth Green as your pilot. You can hear him.
Really?
That's him over the intercom. They call him. His name's Joker. His nickname's Joker. His name's Jeff. But
Okay.
so Joker's with you.
Calculating transit mass and destination.
Dude, that is Seth Green. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
God, you know he loves these games, dude.
Your ship is
His
called
hour.
the Normandy.
Nice.
Normandy SR1.
I'm so nostalgic right now. I feel emotional.
Yeah, because Alden has not replayed these games as recently as I have.
I have not. It's been a while.
Approach run has begun.
It's
Playing
been-
those games is like a yearly
That's the
thing
Mass
for me.
Effect right
That's
there.
a mass relay. Yeah.
Mass Relay, okay.
The Mass Effect is what it's about to do. It's the
Oh.
discovery that we can approach them and use them to launch us toward coordinates.
3.
That's how we were able to discover so many worlds, etc.,
Oh.
etc.
Oh, shit. That's cool.
So they are a huge part of the story as well.
Check.
There's Joker.
Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online.
Dude, that's Seth
Drift.
Green. It's amazing.
Just under 1500K.
There you go.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
That is
Cool
a Turian.
design.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board.
Spectres are sort of like
You're paranoid.
government sanctioned. They have complete authority. Sort of deputies, sort of Jedi, sort of double O's. They're just like they're
But
beyond.
literally
They're beyond the
can do
military.
whatever they want.
Yeah, they're
So-
they're beyond the military, sanctioned by the Council of all the worlds, basically.
Okay, and here comes
So-
the actual...
So yeah, Scotty, we'll explain to you how this works before you pick
Okay.
anything. So you are usually given 3 options, sometimes more.
Yeah, I can see
The
that.
upper option is considered your good Paragon option. The
Okay.
middle one is neutral. The bottom one is your renegade, hard-ass military answer.
Okay.
But your like Paragon and Renegade, your top and bottom, are ones that will give you points over time and unlock
Oh.
dialogue options the higher up those stats
Okay.
get. So
Okay.
generally it's better to go good or bad, but sometimes
Okay.
neutral. Play it however you want. If you
It
do
should
enough,
also. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you do enough side quests, you can kind of pick whatever dialogue options you think
Absolutely.
would fit best, and I think it's a perfectly acceptable way to play.
It should also be noted: never is it exactly what you're going to say.
Yes.
Okay.
These
Okay.
are the sentiment of what you're going to say. So you could pick "I
Oh,
agree."
okay.
He's not going to say the words "I agree." It'll be a line of dialogue.
Okay. Well, let's do it.
That's enough. You're soldiers. Act like it.
Wow, you're a dick.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker.
Scotty act like a fucking asshole right off
Just
the
clear
bat.
mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems
Is that how you are with your students?
Jeez.
Yeah. Faces down. Do your Punnett squares.
Captain Anderson.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
So Nihilus is a
that,
specter
Commander?
that for some reason is on your ship. You don't know why. You don't know what's going on.
Okay.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Oh, okay. So here's the control.
Yep. And so, Scotty, if you want, you can open up the pause menu and you have a codex, which has like information about the world and lore. And at any point, you can start learning about the world and all this stuff.
Okay.
Yep. 2069, the Armstrong Outpost. They have such deep lore for everything. That's in the secondary codex. If you hit close entries and then move to the left, you will see the primary. Is it primary or main?
I think primary, and those ones are voiced,
and
so
they
you
will
can just listen to them.
Like a little podcast.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space. They make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces.
Love these reptile
As their
birds.
territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races.
And you can use the right stick to scroll down.
The
There you go.
Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of
So
personal
as you
and
meet
collective honor.
people, this will
There is
auto
lingering
populate.
animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
My question for y'all. So we joined this in what year? What year did the humans join this race?
30 years before the start of the game.
Okay, so
y'all are humans are newcomers.
Okay, because this is 1,200 years ago relative to us.
Yeah, relative to us. So like
okay.
humans are the new kids on the block in terms of everything. The Citadel Council is the Turians, the Asari, and the Solarians, who you will also meet. Humans are approaching having a spot there officially. It's about to be solidified. It is being solidified as this game happens. The Systems Alliance is us. That's Earth.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
This is cool.
So that's the core of what you have right now. It'll continue to fill. You can go to squad if you want.
Okay.
And just to familiarize yourself with how that looks.
Yeah.
Right now it's just you. These are your abilities. Right now you have 3 points to spend.
Yeah.
Obviously pretty self-explanatory. You don't have certain things until you hit certain levels. Very similar to RPGs you've played in tabletop. Allot points as you see fit.
And charm unlocks more of your good options. Intimidate unlocks more of your mean options.
Okay. Okay. All right. I like the way.
And just so you know, before the first mission starts, you'd already have points to spend.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So should I go about doing that?
I would do it just so you don't forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
So
give
what do
you free
y'all
to start.
suggest? What do y'all suggest, really?
Put something in pistols to start. You're gonna use that right now.
Yeah.
Then I would do
Vanguard's not bad.
Yeah.
If you want to lean more toward good or evil, then I would lean into one of those dialogue options, charm or intimidate. But that's just typically the way I play RPGs. So
Okay. Alrighty. How do you spend it? Let's say. Purchase rank. So it says right there.
You already purchased.
Oh, okay.
You purchased pistols and you purchased.
yeah, when you fill in those green squares, that'll.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you want to buy more ranks in them, you move your little cursor to the side because they're
Yeah.
horizontal bars.
Yep. Hi, Buck. Happy birthday, Buck.
Happy birthday.
Buck,
Happy
happy birthday, dude.
Here.
Happy birthday, man.
Alrighty. Well, Buck's gonna watch you do my first mission. I'm excited.
Check and make sure it's saved.
Okay. Did it?
Upgrade points.
It did.
Did it?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so my man's throwing.
You're throwing nades on your own ship.
You
Hit
can
the
talk
touchpad
to these people. You got, you have crew that are not main characters you could talk to.
Okay.
So there's lots of side conversations to be had. That's Presley. He's a dick.
Yeah, fuck Presley.
Looks like we had a
Fuck
smooth
this guy.
run. You
That's a
heading
loser.
down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Info's on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
I would like to point out, Scotty, I think you put a point in charm, but you're being an asshole. So next time, put your point in intimidate.
Okay.
If that's the route you want to go.
Yeah, you still have time to decide, obviously. This is not make or break. And that one point will not fucking matter, really.
Yeah.
The math will work out for you.
They accumulate over
What do you
time.
think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
He's a young buck.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal.
Man, fuck Jenkins.
So this guy Jenkins is a long-standing main character of the trilogy. This is where you meet him. Jenkins he's a lot to deal with, but think of him as like one of your students.
He's got a compelling arc, though.
Take him under your
We've
wing,
been on a mission
that
like
type
this
of thing.
before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had, and everything will work out.
Oh, you're a good
Easy
guy.
for you to say.
There you go.
proved yourself in the Blitz.
See?
Blitz.
He's talking about your
This is
backstory
my
that you
big
chose.
chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this
And now if you hit to the left, you have
It's fine, yeah. In general.
You don't have to, but it's optional dialogue options that usually let you know more about what's going on.
Oh, okay.
So those are everything on the left is generally the more optional stuff. Nihilus is this is your objective, so it'll start to be a full
Commander
scene.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
That's right, everyone loves Dr. Chocolates.
Dr. Chocolates rocks, man.
Proof that
Get some brandy in her.
established colonies across the galaxy.
Cherry and brandy, baby.
But how safe is it really?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Whoa, Vince.
Newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
Captain
I think it's
Anderson,
about time
baby.
we told the commander what's really going on.
AKA Keith
This mission
David.
is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation.
This is cool.
It was Prothean.
Protheans are basically the Roman Empire of the universe.
Oh.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
There you go.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this,
That's
we
right.
jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council.
That's smart.
Plus, we need
Okay.
this-
I like this. I'm digging this so far.
We know more about the Protheans than we
A lot of intrigue, but it's also
only reason I'm here,
got that element of like the ancient sort of
Yes.
unexplained as
He's here
well.
to evaluate you.
Yep, he's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks...
There's never been a human Spectre before.
Oh, okay.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed.
Brian, it is not the same voice actor as Lyndon Javes.
That's why I put your name forward as
The gentleman who played Javes, I forget his name. Let me look it up. This is Keith David.
Yep.
This is Keith David. The Lyndon Javes performer from Squadrons is Phil Morris.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species.
Commit that to memory in case that's ever a trivia question, Alden.
Phil Morris.
We are an elite
He will win another game. Or undefeated.
Skills we seek.
You know Eli would ask that
I don't
shit.
care that
He
you're
would.
human, Shepard. I only
We know you, Eli.
do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard.
I love that Scotty gave Bombad Shepard the fucking unnatural cheekbones of
Yes.
Vince.
Of
You'll be
Vince.
in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
So yeah,
Just give the word, Captain.
like I said, investigate if you want
Captain,
more
we
of
got a
the
problem.
details.
What's
Yeah.
up, Joker?
It's
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
This is
Bring
where
it up
you're
on
going.
screen.
This is a classic. That's a classic phrase in this sci-fi. You better see this.
Get down!
There's problematic Ashley. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Vince. That's
We are
scary.
under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Not looking too hot.
Nope. My boy's getting messed up. Oh no. Oh shit, is that big hand?
It's Master Hand.
That's right. There he is.
Crossover.
Bye,
What the
Buck.
hell was
Have
that?
fun. Love you.
Traffic at all.
Bye, Buck.
Just goes
Enjoy your
dead.
birthday.
Bye, Buck.
There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us
that.
in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure
Well.
the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
It's on like Donkey
Tell
Kong
Alego
now.
and Jenkins to see
Hell
the
yeah,
commander.
dude.
You're going in.
So does the mission ever change based on the dialogue you choose or no? The mission usually stays the same.
There are later. There are choices that will change a mission. Yeah.
Okay.
Right now,
Changing
because
stealth
it's
systems.
early days, easing you in. There's not much
Yeah.
you can do to go off the path right now.
Somebody was
Yeah.
doing some
But there
serious
are
digging
times
here,
where you'll have
Captain.
some big mission choices.
That's right, Em. Frickin'
Your team's
Ashley.
the muscle in this
Freaking
operation,
Ashley,
Commander.
man.
Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I moved
Nihilus is
faster
such a
on my
G.
own.
I
He
love
looks
Nihilus.
cool.
Look at him.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
That line is like burned into my brain. The mission's yours now, Shepard. All right.
Alrighty, here we
man.
go.
So before you walk around too much, get
Yeah.
a feel. I would say shoot a little.
Yeah, shoot a little because you don't
familiarize
have ammo
yourself.
in this game. It's an overheating system.
Yeah. The later ones are ammo based. This one they had an overheat system.
So if you hold down the left bumper,
Uh-huh.
you will pull up your weapon wheel and you
Oh,
can
wow.
switch weapons.
Oh, how? D-pad? Oh no, I gotta use
You
the
would-
left.
Oh, you're
movement,
in the
yeah.
process of switching weapons as you
It's a
hold it
movement
up. So.
point.
Cool. So
There's that.
they're all energy based weapons, overheat based.
They're not energy based.
They are bullets. Yeah.
Oh, they are bullets.
They can
Basically,
be laced
your
with
gun-
energy. Yeah.
Your gun has like a metal block in it that, like, as you fire, it just shaves off a little piece.
Yeah.
And so you essentially have infinite ammo. That's the in-universe explanation.
The in-universe, yeah. They want it to be different than Star Wars. They want it to be different than Star Trek. So they are bullets, but space sort of bullets. Shotgun.
So the top left and right, those are your party's weapons. The ones on the bottom are your weapons.
Oh, okay.
I'm Alden about it and very, very, very particular. I don't know if you're the same way, Michael. Like I am like, everyone in my party has to be using a different kind of gun at all times.
Party guns I don't care about. I just care about party powers.
Oh, I care about party guns. I'm like, oh, I gotta have a long range guy.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, I also play Vanguard, so I'm usually right up in the thick of it. I don't gotta worry what the people behind me are doing.
That's true.
So my question for you, how do I use my force abilities, whatever you would call it, my Vanguard?
So the right bumper, if you
go to the other side.
Okay. That's my right bumper. Oh, no, bumper?
Yeah, the bumper.
Oh.
There's your power.
You have that.
Oh.
That at the bottom is you again.
Okay.
Bottom is always you. That throw, where it says, use throw.
Yeah.
You would aim. You would make sure you're looking at the person.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Hit him with a little force throw.
Are those enemies right there?
No, but they are targets.
Yeah, you can shoot them. They don't really do much. There's a lot of stuff in this game that can be destroyed. Practice your aim. Get used to, the systems. Obviously, we're keeping you ahead of tutorial here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so it'll also, remind you of these things. And you could take cover. The cover in this game is like, it's always organic in the environment, but it is pretty obvious. Yeah. You'll never be like, where do I go? Like that. It is linear, although there is a lot of room to explore.
Yeah. And Mass Effect 1 has the most exploration out of the series, barring Andromeda, which no one cares about.
That's true. That is true.
As they went on, they got more linear, but also more focused, I guess. But your class's main weapons are pistols and shotguns, but with the improvements to the Legendary Edition, you can use assault rifles and/or sniper rifles with minimal consequence. They're just not quite as effective as usual.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you got your boys here, Caden and Jenkins. These are mainstays.
Yeah.
So definitely grow to love them. Ask them lots of questions. They're good in the fight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you let Jenkins die.
I can't believe you did that, Scotty.
You let Jenkins die. No. No, Jenkins always dies. We're full of shit. Jenkins is the first person that dies in the game, no matter what you do.
And his name is, in fact, a reference to Leroy Jenkins.
Because he runs.
Is it really? That's amazing.
Richard L. Jenkins.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have
Jesus, Scott, you're a prick.
That was the neutral option.
That's the neutral option. Yeah, I forget what the Renegade one is, but it's shitty. Renegade,
he deserved it.
He's instead of, by the way, the terms. Yeah, instead of light side, dark side, it's Paragon Renegade.
Oh, okay.
So meta gels needed to help heal.
Oh, so I have to select a thing.
Yeah, so you can aim at them. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Now select and
In 2 and 3, it's a bit better with lock-on, but it's pretty loose in 1, so you have to be kind of accurate.
Yeah, in 1, it's kind of a pain in the ass, get used to being accurate. In 2 and 3, you can you map them to buttons in this one?
You can map one of them to a button.
In 2 and 3, you can map like 3 buttons, and you just be firing away powers. But
okay, let's see. So I want to change it to a sniper. I gotta click equipped. That's gonna be weird for me. Gotta be
takes some getting used to, and you'll also come to favor one. You just will. Everyone comes to favor one. Yeah. That sniper will overheat quick. That's the thing. They all have their drop hits. You'll get a few shots off with it.
Oh, and the game still plays even though I'm in this mode? That's cool.
No. When you pull up the weapon wheel, everything stops.
Everything pauses.
That's cool. Okay.
I will say, though, just knowing your class, not at all an obligation. You will want probably to be pistol shotgun most often. Because remember, you put a point in pistols.
Yeah.
That's something that lends itself to what you do.
Oh, okay. So let's try that.
So I would say at least get used to it because eventually you will be like a Mac Daddy fucking pistol.
It is a beautiful game. Was it this pretty when it came out or no?
No, they touched it up a good bit.
Yeah, it's been cleaned up. So Jenkins is dead, and now you will meet. This is not a bit. This is actually true. A main character in the game.
Yes, Ashley.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams.
Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh! Jesus! Dude, these are crazy.
What great designs.
Oh, dude, the designs in this game. Am I wrong in thinking
Instantly
that the Geth are sort of like, they're like Doug Chang-esque?
They are. That was very Doug.
The Geth are synthetics, Scotty. Their storyline will probably be your favorite storyline, considering you want to be one of them. You would also like probably create this given.
I think Scotty will get to the end of this game and say Saren did nothing wrong.
Probably.
Okay.
So Ashley Williams
Scrapes and burns. Nothing serious.
is a controversial character.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried
She's
to get
definitely
off
the
distress
Karth
zone,
of
but
this
they cut off our
game.
communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others. I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
What's the name of the actress that voices Ashley?
I don't know.
I think it's something Brooks. Let me look it up. Why are they here now? It's Kimberly Brooks, but when I was a kid, I thought it was Mila Kunis. Does it sound like Mila Kunis?
Close, just over that rise.
I can kind of hear that. A little bit.
Use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Move out.
Interesting. Look at this. Press the option button.
M with a very useful comment that.
Okay, what's going on, M?
That explains sort of, the trade-offs is the key. M says, Mass Effect has trade-offs for every weapon. Fast-firing weapons are less powerful. Hard-hitting weapons can overheat quickly. It can be hard to aim.
Okay.
So, like, if firing a sniper sometimes, when this game first came out, if you didn't have snipers, that recoil and that was insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is Caden. He has, he's a sentinel, so he's got the biotics and the tech. So he's one of your guys. He's in the whole trilogy.
He's also boring
for the most part. Yeah, he's not very exciting.
Maybe it would be more accurate to say he is the Karth of this game, not just because he's boring, but because he's also literally voiced by Karth,
played by the same gentleman. Yeah.
Okay. What's going on, Troy? Glad you showed up, bud. This is exciting.
Troy, welcome.
You met Troy at the wedding, didn't you, Michael?
I
Pretty
did,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay. Now, how do you take cover? Oh, okay.
It automatically does it if you lean
that's
up
nice.
against it.
So those synthetic beings that are throwing people on spikes are called the Geth.
Okay.
And as you will learn, it's pretty fucking unusual that they're out here at all.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They don't go to other planets. They don't just show up.
They like fucked off 200 years ago and have not come back.
Can Ashley die being exposed out like this or no?
Not like permanently. She can go down.
They'll get knocked out, but like generally, especially because you're on casual to get the story.
Yeah,
they're gonna be fine.
If you want, you can also switch to your shotgun because that's good for up close.
Literally what I'm about to do.
Yeah. Ashley's good to keep on assault rifle. She's a soldier. Look at that. Oh. In the words of Kirk Lazarus in the role of Sergeant Lincoln Osiris, you're a lead farmer, motherfucker.
That's right.
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more.
You're right, M. M with the solid points.
The most valid point. He is boring, but yeah, Ashley is
he's boring but inoffensive.
In a word, xenophobic. And an accurate word too.
Yep.
Change of plans. Nihilus is going up there. You'll want to open crates whenever you see them. Pick up meta gel, pick up supplies. Sometimes armor, sometimes guns. There you go. You got some.
You got some hit X to take them all.
Yeah,
Okay.
Always hit X.
And then
add it
just
into the codex.
You can manage your inventory later.
Oh, you're not me, where you stop every time to change on a mission.
No,
and it takes forever.
So Scotty, you remember those dudes who were put on spikes?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what happens to them.
The spikes are doing something.
Oh, it's like the flood in Halo. It's like infecting them.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh Jesus! I have to kill these own. Look at this guy. Look at the way he runs.
Yeah, the running animation's not great.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, they can take out your shields if you let them burst on you.
Any headshots in this game? Nope.
I think 2 and 3 have more bodily damage. Yeah.
Okay.
But as this game was originally designed to be more RPG-like, there are some weird, like, atypical shooter things in it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, can I give? Let's see. Hold on.
So basically, you've just got to repeat the pattern in button presses as they happen.
Oh, that's easy. All right.
You still have to open the door. You still have to open it.
Oh.
You just unlocked it. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Thank the maker. Cool.
That's got to be a reference. Yeah, I think that's a reference. There's a few references to other things.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the
and you can convert them to Omnigel in one.
It was moved to the
because Omnigel is still a thing in the first game.
To help pack up the camp.
I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back. But just keep going, Scott.
Yes, sir.
I believe in you.
They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended.
Where'd he come from?
Only ruin and corpses will remain.
Gotta ask him if you're curious about anything.
Yeah. Hold on.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Will has also turned on you for choosing the male chef.
Yes.
He explicitly chose the male chef because he wanted to make this cursed ass Vince McMahon face.
Kept it very quiet.
With a thin mustache.
Too afraid to move.
How is that real?
Until you came along.
Okay, this is very interesting to me. I like this.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy.
Oh.
He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
So they say they saw a Turian. So what's going on?
Okay.
We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me?
I have returned.
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide.
That's right, Jerry. It is a Walt Disney stash.
Well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime.
Look at George Lucas.
New technologies, groundbreaking medical advances.
What? George, go back to bed.
We have unearthed. Awaken the beast.
This guy's very eccentric.
The darkness.
I like this.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Yeah, if you want, you can ask what's wrong with him.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable.
Uh-oh.
Genius and madness are two sides of the same.
There's a lot of unstable science types.
To see the destruction rushing towards us, to understand there is no escape.
Dude, when all you get in your depressive states, you're like this.
I'll just take it now, I guess. Fuck me. This segment brought to you by Harmony Psychiatric.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better.
Fuck me, man.
Oh, that's funny.
When you get it, your depressive states.
I mean,
humanity, turnover, whatever he said.
Late stage capitalism.
Late stage capitalism got me like.
Got me like, and then I'm gonna post that clip of that guy.
That was funny. Oh, it's beautiful. The sun setting.
Oh, here we fucking go. This is the real shit.
Saren.
Another Tyrion.
Uh-oh.
He looks friendly.
Uh-oh.
Nihilus.
Whoa, their eyes.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
There's no way.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
There's no way.
There's your bad guy.
He did.
Now, Scotty, stop and look up.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Oh. This is very Halo. I like this. I like when a game feels huge.
Oh, there's some planets you can explore where just like the vistas and shit, like just like the landscapes and the horizons are immaculately crafted.
The
Really
skybox
beautiful.
is nice.
Yeah, really
Good
lovely.
skybox. Let's see. Yeah, it's gone. I like the sound. Oh, here we go. I love the way this guy runs. Yes.
Shepard?
No, the husks.
Oh,
The husks.
oh, yeah. There are some alternate like variants of Husk that freak me the fuck out.
Oh, really? These are creepy looking, don't get me wrong. They just run funny.
Yeah, but they reuse that animation for other enemy types, like the creepers.
That creepers? That's from Minecraft, bud.
I'm not joking. That's actually a thing in this game.
Alrighty, let's see. What are these? These bombs?
Yes, those are explosives.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
don't
shoot
need
that. Now, that's one thing that Mass Effect does is that there's strategic.
There's no way they already killed my boy.
You shot him in the back of the
You've
head.
let 2 party members die already, Scotty?
Then why are y'all so excited about it if they die in the first 4 minutes?
Their glove shows.
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
But yeah, if you're ever fighting a group of people and you see one of those tanks, if you shoot it, the explosion will kill them.
I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back.
What a dick.
I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. It was going to hell
I
since
just
we
saw
found
Scotty.
it.
I saw
That
Jerry's
mothership showed up.
comment.
Yeah.
This episode of Bombad Gaming is brought to you by BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't
Yeah.
anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
Yeah. It's always good to
They
grill these
never had a
fuckers.
chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Pussy.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift.
Oh my god.
I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
You ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do?
Can I
Run
kill
out
him?
there and die?
I want to kill him.
I couldn't save.
I don't think you kill this guy, but there are situations where you could probably pull a gun on some people. No spoilers, but it does happen.
If Scotty becomes a Spectre, we're all in trouble.
It's true.
1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Ryan, don't defend this man. Don't defend this man.
We're not gonna have Powell stands in this chat.
Powell.
Fucking kill shit out, pal.
Where'd that guy go? I want to kill him.
I think he peaced out.
Yeah. What a dick. What a dick. All right, let's see. Where are we going? I just want to talk to my girl.
It used to be beautiful.
Oh, there they are.
No. Oh no, Scotty likes Ashley.
Oh, that was a good headshot. I guess maybe there might be a hitbox thing. Hold on.
There's a little bit of like physics to it.
That was 2 hits. Those 2 hits.
Yeah.
That was better than earlier. Oh, I can use my special powers.
And you can also use theirs.
Oh,
like you're commanding a group of 3.
That makes sense. Okay.
Like I said, that's kind of the RPG elements of it all.
Yeah. So you could be like, all right, I have these characters. I'll have him do this and her do this, and I'll do this.
Oh, so I can. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So I can do
right
like that.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, that's badass. Let's see. Wait.
Now that's one of those Mac Daddy.
Oh, it's gonna recharge.
Fucking big ass gas.
Yeah,
right
you
there.
can switch to a sniper rifle if you want and try and take him out.
Okay. Oh, I need to click A. I keep forgetting to do that.
That's a big boy.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Oh Lord.
Oh shit, goddamn fuck. There you go.
Shit, goddamn fuck. I'm checking out what happened. Goddamn. Welcome to Cajun effect.
Let's see. That's right.
Cajun Shepherd.
We down there on the Eden Prime and get looking out. You don't run up on me.
Actually, wait. I want to do
Shit,
it right.
goddamn fuck.
Here we go. Did I eat him? No, it didn't work.
The targeting's a little wonky.
It's hard to get.
Shotgun.
It's hard to get a throw like from that distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get in and take a closer cover.
Damn.
There you go.
I don't know how to redo my health. I haven't had that moment yet. Does it redo it on its own? Oh,
so you'll see your health there in the bottom of the screen. The red is your health. The blue is your shields.
Oh shit.
Your shields will recharge. If your health decreases, then you'll need to use one of your Metagel.
Yeah.
To heal up.
I forget what button it is for Metagel.
I think it's triangle in this game.
Yeah.
Or Y if you're more Xbox inclined. Ashley is weaponized xenophobia already, so
it's true.
Oh, so she can just like spray them.
She has a spray, ability. I forget what it's called.
Overkill is set up there.
Overkill. Yeah.
Did I miss one? This is kind of a cool. I like this. I'm really enjoying this. All right.
You're only scratching the surface, my friend.
I know. Activate.
Train controls. You're gonna head over to his different portion now.
It does feel very Halo to me, though.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for quick time events during conversations. They'll bring a paragon or renegade signs for each trigger. Oh,
that actually doesn't come up until 2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's working with these assholes. All right, that makes sense now.
So Saren is a rogue specter.
Yeah.
Who for some reason has turned evil. He's got this big ass ship, and he is working with this Geth species of synthetic androids that should not be having goals and things like that.
Yeah.
They should just be off past
being robots.
Being robots. Doing Wally shit, basically.
Look how they're standing. I like that.
There's a lot of standing in a perfect formation in this game.
Yeah.
Especially in the elevators.
So, Scotty, your objective here is to disable the explosives.
Okay, I see that at the bottom.
We need to find them all and shut them down.
Is that an explosive?
No, you'll see a little commands on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The map is really like weird.
You always want to be moving forward. Always move forward.
It's generally pretty linear, yeah.
Yeah. You see that over there?
Yeah.
Yep. They always have a unique design.
I think you may have passed one already, but you can always go back.
Yeah.
You got a few minutes.
Oh yeah, I got a timer down there. Okay, cool.
Nightbot would like to know where Gregory is. It's very stressful for everybody.
Hopefully Gregory's not here on Eden Prime.
That would be not so Bombad. Okay, I need... Oh shit, got a rocket launcher. Okay. Did I pass one up, Michael? You said
I think you passed one up. I think it's on the other end.
Okay.
Over here. Just go to the right a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't remember. It might be down those stairs.
Oh no, there's a bad guy right there. Hold on. And that can melee? There you go. Melee's easy.
But it doesn't always do the most damage to like shields and stuff, and larger enemies won't get knocked down like that.
Yeah.
So.
Is there a multiplayer? Like, is there like a four-player multiplayer in this
So
game? Or no, this is strictly...
3 originally had a multiplayer.
Yeah.
They took it out for the anniversary edition because it's kind of gimmicky.
Yeah.
And way down the road, when you eventually get to 3, I'll tell you about how like they originally integrated it with that game's mechanics in a really weird way to try and like
it could affect the story. And
so to like get the best ending, you had to play some of the multiplayer.
I can warp over
very
there?
strange.
What'd I just do?
I think you just tried to debuff that.
Can you pick up their weapons or no? Not really.
No.
Okay. Bruh.
Hit A.
Ah, I'm trying. Oh my god. What in the world? Oh, I'm holding it down, dumbass. I was like, why isn't it just disarming? I'm
like, that one's on me, guys.
Like Fallen Orders like that. You got to hold the button down. Let's see. Who's getting that game in here? Oh, do you have a PS5? I don't think
I don't
you
have a
do.
PS5. I might in a couple weeks get like the cheapest Xbox, just like
yeah,
Xbox
I don't blame
Series
you.
S digital, whatever the fuck it's called.
I've already pre-ordered and downloaded it, so I'll be playing it when it
I've
drops
accepted
at
that I'm gonna
11
get
PM
spoilers
tomorrow.
on the story. I've accepted.
Same, me too. I'm not big on playing the game. Like I took a long time. I take so
Scotty,
much
go back the
time.
way you came.
Okay.
Because I think you.
Oh, there's
passed.
one right there. There's one right there.
Yeah, there it is.
When I played Fallen Order the first time, I did not have it when it came out, but I played it like every aspect of it, and I already knew the spoilers for the game, so I'll probably end up doing that again when I get a PS5.
I love playing.
Oh, it's
I
a
like
great game.
games. I just don't have any fucking time. But
I get that. That's literally why I do this. I'm not kidding.
I
It's
do
because
like I mean I will play a single player story game once in a while. Last game I played was the Guardians of the Galaxy last year.
Oh, nice.
Or 2 years ago now. Damn.
That was a great game.
And Lego Star Wars Complete. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like a game a year now.
That's
This
not a
year though,
game.
I want to play Survivor, Spider-Man 2, Wolverine. So there's a few different things.
Oh yeah.
Why do that when you could play X-Men Origins Wolverine?
You joke, but it's a good fucking game.
It is.
As far as God of War clones go.
See, my most hyped game of the year is definitely Tears of the Kingdom. That is going to be the one I spend a lot of time on these next couple of weeks.
Final Fantasy 16 as well.
Oh, all right, here we go. Oh, from top from the gate. Let's see. Okay, that's what I want to do. Let's try using this.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can assign more than one at once. You could be like,
kill
well, I'm going to
recharging.
use this, or we'll use this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And in later games, like if you get 2 biotics in your squad to both use biotics on someone, you could get like a combo and like you get like a damage buff from it sometimes.
Okay. Oh. Oh, my boy. Is this a... That's a crate. This is a cool game, y'all. I'm so glad you introduced me to this.
And
I'll be
you're
playing it
just
next week
scratching the
again.
surface, man.
I know. Okay. Well, do you know where to... Like, am I missing dialogue, or does it just need to keep walking forward?
No, I mean, there's
explore
always,
a little bit. I
always
think
tiny
there's-
little things, yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing make or break.
So why do y'all come back to this game? Like, genuinely.
Michael, if you want to go first, you can.
For me, it's just I adore the characters and the universe, and because there's not like much external media from this beyond the games, the best way to get that universe is just to replay the games. Because like, I don't know, like the novels are fine, but they're not something I want to like go back to over.
There's not a lot of them, and they're not essential. The comics are the same. It's like, it's a meaty, wonderful, just like stellar trilogy story. They are making a fourth one. It's ambiguous how it will fit in. But it's like Michael said, it's the characters are so well written. Like this really is like good cinema or good television. But the fun thing is that the reason why you play it so many times is that, oh, Jesus Christ, the apostate is here. You end up being like, I want to play Mass Effect again, but I want to play this class and I want to be a fucking asshole. Or this time I want to play as FemShep and I want to get the.
And then 20 minutes into being an asshole, you're like, I feel too mean, and so you go back to playing Paragon.
Or you're like, this time I want to play as the FemShep, the woman version, because it's like I want to do these romances, and that is a whole different storyline, and there's all kinds of different permutations, and I think I've played Mass Effect 1 7 or 8 times.
Cool.
And I've played 2 like 12 times.
I've played 2 an absurd amount of times.
So is 2 a better game, or is it
2 is the best one? I think
2 is the best because
it's the best story.
It's not even story, just it's mostly character focused, and that's why I love it.
Yeah, 2 is, I don't want to spoil anything about either, but like 2 has the biggest amount of characters that you can have, and is a big sort of like Michael said, big character study. 3 plays the best. Like it as a game, they perfected it in 3. So somewhere in there.
That's exciting because this for me is going really well. Like this is I'm gonna pick this up like again on the weekend. I'll probably end up calling you both and talking.
Hell yeah,
Normandy, standing by.
So you found the Prothean beacon. This is what you were here to collect. This is the equivalent if we found something in perfect condition from the Romans, like.
Yeah,
and the Romans had entire technologies that our society was based on.
Yeah, we don't know what it does.
Oh no! So it almost grabbed her. Shep saves her, and then what the fuck is happening now?
No, don't touch it!
Damn it!
Saw some shit,
man. It's like what's the goddamn villain from Stranger Things? What's the new one?
Yeah, I love your impression of someone being killed by Vecna. Just
here we go.
Here's Matriarch Benezia.
We identified the ship.
Oh man,
down on
very 2007.
It wasn't. It's a 2007 design. That is true. She's an Asari. She's an old Asari. I think she's like 1,000 or something
like that.
Very old.
Oh, cool.
Don't Asari live for like 3,000 years? I can't remember.
I think it's over 1,000.
Yes. Over 1,000? Yeah. She's in the late life stage, the matriarch stage. She's a master. Think of her as a night sister, like Mother Talzin type.
Yeah, I could tell.
And she's his lieutenant right now.
I like the Kylo Ren fit.
But she has her own
veins in her tits.
That's right.
Scotty.
Wow. I'm just saying.
Scotty lost it. Scotty snapped.
Oh.
Vince McMahon.
Vince.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Dr. Chakwas.
Vince is up from his prosthetic surgery.
Shout outs to Dr. Chakwas.
Here we go, Chakwas. Ooh.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
Yeah, no shit.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached.
So that's Ashley.
You had to push me out of the way.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You endangered our entire mission.
Yes.
Being a dick to everybody else is salty. Being a dick to the xenophobe is based.
That's what actually set it off.
Very based.
Fortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
Oh,
the beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction?
Ooh, the noise.
Nothing's really clear.
If you listen closely, you can hear
Palpatine
they
dialogue.
added. Damn it! I was gonna make the same joke.
Baby.
Oh man.
All the readings
They
are
added
normal.
Ian
I think
McDermott
Command is
actually.
going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Ooh.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Bombad Shepard.
Sounds
Listen
like
here,
that meeting hit you pretty
Bombad.
hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Is Jenkins Ashley?
Jenkins is the
No,
dude that
Jenkins
died.
is your dumbass friend who died.
Who got shot right at the beginning.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
I don't want her on my ship.
I'm the captain of this ship, Commander, and I want Williams on our crew.
Damn, pulled rank on you.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your
Oh, but you have a sensitive
You
side.
did
That's
a good
nice.
job, Shepard.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad.
Things look bad.
Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
Scotty just still trying to decide what kind of shepherd he'll be.
The morality.
You're a damned hero in my books.
You're
That's
a
not why
damned
I'm here.
hero.
It's Sarah.
I will tell you right now, Scotty, trying to go Renegade is hard because Renegade Shepard is often a huge racist.
Oh, really?
He's kind of
He's
a
gone
fucking
rogue.
asshole. Yeah.
A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous. And
Yeah,
he hates
Renegade Shepard will hear about like a species being like poisoned and sterilized, and he'll be like, "Good, they fucking deserved it."
Jesus.
He's trash, man. He's trash.
But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon.
That beacon.
You were there just before that,
That
beacon
bacon.
self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation
Okay.
in politics.
My question.
He believes humans are a blight
Yes.
of the galaxy. This attack was an act
In
of war.
terms of like, you
He
know,
has the secrets from the
hold
beacon.
on. Let's see.
He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Not that I'm jumping the gun. I just want to make sure this stream is worthwhile for all 10 people that are watching, because I'm happy to have people watching. Is the next mission, like, in terms of missions, what number am I out of for this first game? Like, a
It's
lot? Like,
hard to say. But I think to answer your question about like what should be on air
Yeah.
and like that type of thing, you just finished an action bit.
Yeah.
Now you'll go and do a lot of story, a lot of walking around in a place called the
Okay.
Citadel, which is kind of like
Okay.
Coruscant.
Yeah.
You know, to put it in Star Wars terms. You will, after that, have nice like, there's this planet, this planet, this planet. Story. Like,
Oh,
it can
okay.
break down. We can start talking to you
Yeah.
off air, like, but there is a lot for you to just explore and vibe when you play it off air.
Okay.
That's
All right,
about
cool.
to happen. Yeah.
Okay. More than likely, I'm not going to wrap here or anything, but I'm going to keep playing for like another 30 minutes or so, and then wrap, and then maybe next week you can pick it back up if y'all are still down to do this next week.
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So here's the beginning. His army of the captain's command. He won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll
It looks
find
like it.
some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the council on our side.
I agree, actually.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jerry. That's Vince McMahon.
You'll want to see
Yeah,
us
that's
as soon as we reach the Citadel.
That's Vince, man.
We
Don't be
should getting
mean.
Close. Head up to the bridge and
He
tell
paid
Joker
for
to
that.
bring us into dock.
All right, so now I can go be an asshole to other people. That's kind of cool.
Yes, and you can also check your codex.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna look at the codex. I was also gonna look at the squad part.
Oh, you
So
got,
I
you
got
got
a
a
bunch
good
of
chunk of points.
So one thing I would recommend, Scotty,
Yeah.
for Vanguard, the best ability you can get is Barrier. Now you'll unlock Barrier once you hit a certain amount in Warp, but obviously you're still pretty low level. You've got time to max that out as you see fit.
Yeah.
But putting a few points in Warp so you can get Barrier is going to be worth it. Because basically, Barrier is a power where you hit it and you're basically given a super shield that once maxed out, it's really hard to penetrate. And so you can just turn on Barrier, run in with a shotgun, and just go ham.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that makes sense. Go back to the codex. All right, I like this update. Primary. Oh, shit. Okay, a lot more.
Yeah.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs.
Networked
They were
AIs.
created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society.
It's going to happen here,
The Geth
y'all.
possess a
Get
unique
pumped.
distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves.
Oh, that's cool.
In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race.
This is a
Geth
cool game,
space
y'all.
is located at the
I'm
northern
loving
end of the
this. This
Perseus
is cool.
Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
Okay, y'all. So y'all are nerdy, just like me, and I mean, we literally have a Star Wars podcast. All of us do. So, but anyway, besides the point, what I'm saying is there like a lore like YouTuber that y'all like to watch, or do y'all kind of stick just to the game for its lore? Like, I don't know if there's anyone.
I don't, but Michael, you probably have someone.
There's one YouTuber I like for Mass Effect named Big Dan Gaming, and he mostly just does like recap videos or like why didn't this happen, and like it's a lot of like good casual viewing stuff that I enjoy.
Okay, I don't know if it was like any like Star Wars Explained or any.
No, I don't know if there is an equivalent. I'm not as involved in Mass Effect fandom.
Okay,
as
I'm
it
sure
were.
there is.
Yeah.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics.
That's crazy.
The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's
Scotty's
teeth
so
and
horny
husks
right
bear
now.
little-
It is cool.
they mentioned minerals and mythological berserkers.
Synthetic race would bother
It's
to drain a
badass.
minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Interesting.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction...
So is this why
numerous
y'all like it
species
so
have come
much?
to call
Yep.
it
Like
the
this is
Citadel.
genuine.
So
It's
much
just
lore,
like
dude.
just being
There's
able to
so much.
fall into it.
Combat hard suits
Look at
use
this
a dual
guy.
layer system to
Fifth
protect
Element
the
looking.
wearer.
That dude's a
The inner
Krogan
layer
who you will
consists of
meet
fabric
soon.
armor with
Okay. Oh, this is
Dude,
badass.
you
Yeah,
can-
and if you want to read, you
Yeah.
can literally read about like how your weapons work. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Ah.
Commander Shepard is born in
There you
2154. Like, you will eat an edible and spend.
Look at that. Some
hours.
children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities.
And that's the first sign of human biotics.
Oh, potential of biotics and international overtaking. Humans establish embassy on Citadel.
Because you'll learn as you do more of the world building stuff and get more codex entries. It's like all the biotic stuff and a lot of the ship-based technology is based on the fictional element 0 in this.
Okay.
Because element 0 is what creates the Mass Effect.
Oh, okay. This music is very like scary Space Mountain in Disney World.
Well, you better get used to this music because you hear it a lot. And yes, Legion is the best.
Legion's the best. That's
When
true.
your number comes up, it's over. His did.
God damn.
I don't think it's as simple as that, sir.
I need to go speak with Joker.
I gotta go talk to Seth Green.
Scotty said, I'm done with you.
the finger point. The finger point is amazing.
So that elevator will take you to a lower level where later most of your squad is. I don't know if there is anyone down there at this time, but we can see.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, is Engineer Adams down here?
Fuck Adams.
But yes, right.
I don't know.
Vehicle bay.
Vehicle bay.
Locker allows
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the other thing. Before you don't have to do it right now, but before your next mission, you picked up some new weapons and everything along the way. So.
Oh, okay. Oh,
could-
so I can.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
It doesn't have to be that assault rifle. There are many assault rifles.
Oh,
And you can
whoa!
see
I like this.
Damage per second, shields, heat. There's a lot of
Oh,
different
hell yeah.
ways to feel like you've got
And you can
a loadout you
change
like.
your ammo types. Like, there's a whole bunch of options you can pick.
I want this one. Upgrades. Oh god, this is so customizable. This is terrifying. There's like a certain overwhelmingness of this. Not in a bad
for
way.
sure.
Just like I couldn't imagine not playing
It's a
with
lot.
y'all. Not playing with y'all would be very strange because y'all
Hey,
just know
Commander.
what's going on.
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like.
Noob wants to know where their fish are, Scotty.
Without the goods.
Oh, noob! One of my students made a freaky mask fish. It was like,
Oh,
That's
I
so
thought he
sick.
was making a Mass Effect 2 joke.
That looks like
No.
fucking Majora's Mask,
It's
but as a fish.
terrifying. There it is, noob. Thank you for saying that, Alden. I appreciate it.
You're very
I mean,
welcome, sir.
I don't want to talk to this asshole.
No problem.
All right, let's see.
This is the is it a warp core? Is that what they're called here?
Drive core or something
Drive
like
core, yeah.
Hi,
Yeah,
where's
if you
the
examine
vending
those
machine?
things, you can add those stuff to your codex.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to read about
Oh,
the
okay.
computers and the engines later? You can. Engineer Adams is the standard engineer, although you will meet a friend named Talizora Naraya who will hang out back here.
Tali's my homegirl. My ride or die.
Tali rocks, dude. She's the best.
All right.
Shepard.
Shepard. Oh, I love her so much. She's so wonderful.
Who are your top squad mates in this game, Alden?
Tali and Rex.
For me, it's usually... Yeah, those two, yeah.
I do love Garrus. I love him, but he's too much of an annoying ex-cop in this game.
I was going to say he's too much of a cop in this game. And honestly, in the next one, too.
The next one, at least, he's like vigilante justice, but once he's back on board, he's sort of... It's a bit, yeah.
3 definitely gets his shit together.
You can encourage him with the path of vengeance, you know.
You're okay, Commander.
Yeah.
And his loyalty and everything, but
Yeah,
you can
so
go talk to Joker up on the bridge if you want.
I kind of love this. This looks like Alien to me.
It's a really lovely design. The Normandy is just a great ship. It really is. And
It's such a
all of
cool
Normandy-
universe that they were able to like design from the ground
I was
up.
just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that
The
tank
Nostromo is the name from Alien. I don't know
Yes.
why. I got my brain for 2 seconds. Like, there's no way.
So your mass relay jumping now to the Citadel, which, as you read about, the Citadel is an ancient space station that we discovered that comes from the Prothean Society.
And now
it
it's like
is-
the galactic capital.
Yeah,
But
it's
now
like
that we all-
Coruscant, but people live there. It's
Okay.
like everything.
Even though
But
we
it's
don't know
bitchy.
much about this culture except for being in. Whoa. Sick. Except for being an ancient culture, that's all we know about it.
We know a decent amount. There are scientists that specialize in it, like someone you'll meet later named Liara, that dedicate their lives and to the field of study of Prothean history. There's also a lot that we think we know about them that maybe might not be so accurate, and that's a little tease.
Oh, okay.
Like there are people that worship them as divine beings, like people that believe them to be perfectly enlightened, perfectly progressive, perfectly capable of great works of art and beauty and science. And when you look at what they left behind, you can see why. But no one's ever met one. There's no audio-visual record. There's nothing like that.
They literally just vanished 50,000 years ago.
At this point, but I'm sure that there'll be some development on that, or no?
Yes, it does. It is a big part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
At the very least, you will learn more about them as time goes on.
Oh, this is cool as shit.
So
I was trying to think, has there been like an equivalently like big or cool sci-fi universe built from the ground up since Mass Effect?
Ground up? I mean, there's I don't want to say no because there are shows I haven't seen. I've never watched.
Right, of course, yeah.
Things like that. But in my life, no. These are the 3 council members representing Turians, Solarians, and Asari. All Asari have the appearance of women. I think scientifically,
they are considered monogender.
Yes,
is the term they use.
Exactly. They use monogender. They can mate with anyone in the galaxy via nervous system sex, and when they finish, they say something about eternity, which to me is excellent.
And you also literally like merge brains for a second.
Ooh.
So like imagine being with one, Scotty, and then you merge brains with them, and then you're pregnant.
Oh, I love this.
They don't like him being accused of treason.
This guy Udina is kind of like he's like a GOP fucking stooge.
Yeah,
like he's the human ambassador, but he fucking sucks.
Everyone hates Udina. I've never met a single person who's like, Udina had a point.
Nope. He's a pro-human
It's like people that stand Pong Krell. You know?
Yeah.
Don't fucking remind me, dude.
That guy's a fucking loser.
CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the council might use
CSEC is Citadel Security. They are cops.
Oh.
Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things
McGruff.
before the hearing.
Like McGruff? Bombadcast guest?
There we go. Top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
He's got a plug, man. We're producing.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Ooh.
All right, Scotty.
I hate politicians. I hate big government. I hate aliens.
I'm gonna guide you to the coolest room in the game.
Okay, please.
To this point. So you're gonna go out that door.
Yep.
And you're gonna turn right.
I don't know what bit you're setting him up for. I can't remember.
No, this is genuine. Scotty will fucking love this room.
Ooh. Oh shit!
Oh, these guys. Yeah.
What are these rancors? These things are sick.
So they are called. Hold on, listen to him talk.
Apology, but I am here on business.
They declare what kind of sentence they're gonna say before they say it. Sincere apology.
Scotty, your face.
Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response.
Dude.
You overheard that, did you?
They're called Elcor.
I'm not gonna lie, Star Wars needs a design just like this. I like the lack of mouth. I like the...
They all sound like this. These guys are great to ask questions too.
And there's a great gag in 2 about them doing theater.
To say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from...
And then that little fucker is a Volus.
Dude, this is literally like the things from goddamn Fifth Element. The
Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think.
Yes.
Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
Is it headcanon or canon that Elcor have cannons on their back in battle?
I think that's canon.
You don't see it, but I think it gets talked about. That when they have fought, they'll strap a cannon and just just like
You are
mow
in
through
the
people if they
embassy
have
for
to.
the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
So you could see
In this shared space,
there's that attitude of like, oh, humans get their own office.
Oh, okay.
Because
But we're
humans have only
sharing.
been around for 30 years in the galactic community, whereas the Volus and the Elcor have been around a lot longer.
A lot longer. And it's like the humans made such a splash because they come in with First Contact War.
Tell me about Volus culture.
And they're so like diverse and forceful in their culture.
We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status.
Oh, Scotty's horny again.
I am sorry. I'm like zoned in on this dude.
These are
I love
his-
it, dude.
These are his favorite types of
Society
things.
is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing.
Well, my thing is like,
Since we're not physically adept,
Hold on.
we trade our services for protection.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
so
Yes,
my thing.
Yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
One thing I will say about this kind of game. Oh, what the hell? Hey, hold on. Before I talk to them.
That's the correct. So I'm going to tell you right now, you can't talk to them.
Oh.
Those guys are everywhere on the Citadel. They're called the Keepers.
Dude, my Men in Black kind of looking dudes. Look at
Kinda, right. So
Yep.
they're called the Keepers. I don't think it's ever explicitly said how they got to the Citadel, but they
Are
were
they-
here. I think when we found it, they were already
Yeah,
here.
it was here when the Asari found it, and the Asari can't communicate with. No one can communicate with them. They just seem to maintain the station, and like no one can follow them. They
Whoa.
disappear and shit. Like
They are
So-
always working.
I have a couple of things. This guy looks like the Thing in David Lynch's Dune at the very opening shot of the
Yes.
worm, the
Okay.
humans that are exposed to spice. Okay, this is amazing. I want this in a Star Wars. This is just like, to me, this is like an ant. It's got like a eusocial approach to like society. Like it works for the sake of aiding the rest of the ship. It has no
That's Dr. Mandible from the Mandalorian.
pretty much. This is so
Forgot about
awesome.
Dr. Mandible.
Okay, well that was exciting. That was just really
That was the most exciting room for Scotty Jayro.
That
Yes.
was awesome. Oh damn it. Okay, do I go explore? Let's see.
You can go explore. You can go talk to the council. The Citadel is pretty open for you to explore.
Citadel's big. It's got shops.
Oh wow.
So this is what I
Whoa!
meant. Like you'll be here for a while. There's some side quests. Like
Oh,
this is a big deal right now for you.
Yeah.
This will be a lot of
That's
your off-air.
Cortana.
yes, because that's Cortana. I
it is
couldn't think of the
Cortana.
name. Here we go. What's going on, crew? Oh wait.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yeah, you're Vince McMahon.
Yes, I receive reports on all.
I watch wrestling.
You're Vinnie Mac.
You're Vinnie Mac, man.
You're Mr. McMahon.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Damn it.
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
You seem to be distracted by my
Embassies are the
mustache.
hub of all Citadel politics.
My creepy face.
When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Oh, I already asked that.
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
I should be going now.
I should go.
I should be going. This is wild. Do I need to go back to my area with the Earth Clan or no? Do I not have to?
If you want to like get to the next story beat, what you do is you're gonna find that cab and you're gonna go to the council chambers.
I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
There it is.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Wait, that's a great human delighted. Look at him. Wow. Guys, this is a whole different level of interest I didn't know I had in me at this point.
There you go. That's why we kept telling you about this, dude.
It will consume you.
Y'all ruined me. Oh,
Before you know it, you're gonna be like, I've been playing Mass Effect for 36 hours.
Yeah. Right.
Oh wow.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Nobody sends me anywhere. I just need some information.
Goddamn right.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
After you bust down the door with that shit.
Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot.
No, I don't dislike you. I just don't trust you. I think you're power hungry, and I think you're a little bitch.
So one thing I want to say, there's good commentary on, like, you know, obviously human nature, but also good commentary on things that Star Wars doesn't really get to, like the difference between species and, you know, like,
yeah.
I mean, like, besides the Kaminoans being a very sterile kind of thing,
Right.
it seems like Rhodians and humans and, I mean, almost every other species.
They don't, like Star Wars doesn't have this is the full picture of race relations, unless it's like like we know about the Trandoshan Wookiee war that will never end.
Yeah.
You get them when they want to implement them. But yeah, I would love a reference guide that was just like the species of the galaxy. Here's how they all hate each other. Yeah, like when did a Rhodian and a that's why I'm really excited for the Mangold project, because it's 25,000 years before. If in the High Republic we're still establishing hyperspace lanes and we're still cracking the code on Bacta, and that's new. The 25,000 years before, we're probably still traveling by sublight, if at all.
Yeah.
And so it's like maybe we will see the first Jedi meet an iconic Star Wars species for the first time.
Or are we going to have straight up Purgle travel?
Yeah.
Dude, don't say things like that, man. Don't say that to me.
That's going to be a climactic moment in the Mangold movie.
So one thing I will ask y'all.
Surfing on a whale.
That's not really dealing with this. Do you think Mangold's going to play ball? You know what I mean?
I do.
I
I think
always
so.
said, like, JJ didn't play ball. Ryan played the best 9 innings of ball ever.
I think
like,
Mangold
Ryan,
will because he did it with Indy.
That's fair.
I think he knows. I think he knows how it works.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look, there we go. M says, "Sky, wait till you get to the reproductive rights plot."
Which might sound like a throwaway thing. It's not. It's a huge thing.
I love
it. Is one of the best like plot lines in this game.
The beef between the Solarians and the Krogans is about reproductive rights.
Krogans got fucked.
It's about reproductive rights. It's about indentured servitude. It's about
a species' right to just fucking exist.
Right to exist. It's about endless war. It's about exploitation.
Wow. Do you think with Mangold's film they are going to make it a human lead? I think it might be the best way to go about it. But
most likely just because of the way these things usually go. I mean, I'd love to see something else, but
me too.
Yeah.
I wonder would it. Now this sounds really silly, but this is me being selfish. Midi-chlorians over 50, under 50. What do you think?
I would say.
I think over. At this point,
I would say.
I don't know.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna be an asshole and do a cop out.
Yes.
Named as metachlorians, no. But could there be like I ran some tests on my blood and there's something there that's not in yours? Like because it's all still new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of this in mine, and you have low readings of that or whatever it is.
Or like
even in Mandalorian, like the terminology was M count. So it's like not everyone calls it that, or it becomes colloquial eventually.
That's fair.
Yeah.
See, that's something that I have to consider and think about, like, because I'm gonna go into this with a lot more preconceived notions than anything. Not that I like, not that I'm saying you have to do the Jedi, you know, like kind of origin story that we're all familiar with in Legends and stuff like that. But like, you almost kind of see how they tie in George's stuff. And if Steven was cool working with Mangold, I'm sure George and Mangold also spoke at some point. There had to be a round table.
Yeah, George is still executive producer on it, and so Steven.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Then okay. All right, let's see this. Are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence.
So you will learn, Scotty, there is a big difference in this universe between virtual intelligence and artificial intelligence. Virtual intelligence is A-OK. Artificial intelligence is fucking illegal.
Virtual intelligence is Siri. AI is fucking what you just fought.
Yeah.
Along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council.
I forgot that Spectre was a play on the branch name.
And resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels.
Interesting.
In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space.
So, okay, hold on.
Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to
Why
join
aren't
the
they
Council in
capitalizing
recognition of the role
the
they
name of
played
the
during
species?
Krogan Rebellion.
Well, would you capitalize the H in human?
Nah, good point.
Have worked together to ensure the peaceful
you fuck.
coexistence of the galactic community.
That's like when you write, like,
while
you know,
preserving
something about,
individual
I
autonomy
don't know,
for
some sort
each
of dog.
species.
You would never capitalize dog, even though it is a species. This is cool.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank
Goodbye.
you for using Avena. Please enjoy your visit.
So yeah, if you want, you can take that cab to go up to the Citadel Council.
Oh, but you can keep walking?
Oh, there's
shit.
levels too. You can go up and down elevators.
No, it's funny. I was looking at the file size for this game, and it's like 74 gigabytes. But it's 3 games in one.
It is 3
But
games.
even
Three
though
games,
I'm like, cool.
but even then, like, you know, one is like, this is like, you know,
holy shit.
like if you're impressed by one, like, dude, you just wait.
Oh my god.
But yeah, the Citadel is a great place. The Citadel is very utopian, and the whole idea of it was coming together. That's why the council's here. That's why the embassies are here. That's why there's whole ass living quarters. You know, it's also got cities and clubs, restaurants.
Oh my god, you can go to all of them?
A lot of them. I forget what's down here. Is this the consort? CSEC. Oh, these are the cops.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. See, now that's what they'll nudge you and be like, okay, go before you go too far off.
Yeah.
Go advance the plot a little bit, and then we'll give you a reason to show up down there.
Yeah.
Well, once we get past this plot point, I'll probably end up closing the stream out.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll be a good time to do it.
Presidium locations, Citadel Tower.
Boom, boom.
This is, y'all, damn it. You know, it's funny when you like gotta admit when someone's right, you know, but
I get that 100%.
That's why we're here, because you had to admit that Michael was right.
Yeah. I know.
As always.
And this is freaking awesome. So Eli, let me explain. This is something that I say often. JJ playing ball. Eric Cotterman and I would coin this term because when I say playing ball, like, I don't mean like JJ didn't adhere to canon, but JJ does what JJ wants.
Yeah,
and
he didn't like. There's like approach things, right? Like, you know, like
Yeah.
Ryan moved to San Francisco.
Yeah,
and was there. He didn't have his own company at the time,
Yep.
which is a big part of
Nope.
it. Now he does. Now he has.
But
T-Street.
also using phrases like Darth Sidious turned, you know, Darth
Yes.
Vader. Like, just like that's playing ball to me. Like making sure you include those things that matter, not just to, you know, fans, but for lore's sake. Whereas
Yeah, it's not
JJ,
like the
JJ
bullshit
includes,
of,
well, JJ includes things that are not necessarily for lore's sake; they're for fans' sake. Like the training ball, like not necessary. You know, like cool, like ties it in, but like really does nothing. Like Finn doesn't use it, or Rey doesn't use it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. There's just,
and when he does like introduce like an element, he'll introduce it, and then like Ryan is like, "Hey guys, I kind of want to do this. What do you already have?" That's how you get like the
Yes.
Battlefront 2
Yes, yes, yes,
compass.
yes.
And JJ will say, "Hey guys, this is what I've come up with. Just letting you know."
Yeah, like the my
That is
biggest,
a really good way of putting it.
the Wayfinder. Like, you know, obviously people have their own feelings about that, and I know Eli's a huge fan. Bye, and thank you for coming. That was
Thanks for
wonderful.
coming.
Next week we'll do it again. But no, like the Wayfinder to me, like I'm not trying to be that guy, but it really could have been easily written off as a holocron or just like something of the like. And like, I know Ryan would have been like, "Oh, this is just a sacred holocron or very rare one."
Yeah,
is directional. Instead of a wayfinder. I don't know. There's just little things to me that I know JJ doesn't really play ball with, that Ryan and even Gareth Edwards and, you know, Ron and, you know, Chris Lord, Phil, all you know, Chris Miller, they all like kind of played ball with it.
Yeah, to a whole
know?
spectrum too. Like you'll get like like Gilroy. It's funny because Gilroy projects the energy of someone that doesn't, but then he's on podcasts talking about rebels. So it's like
yes.
Stall them. Stall the council.
Connor.
Whoa. Our sweet friend.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. What
I can't wait to talk to Connor on Friday.
Connor, I love you.
Holy
I love you too, Connor.
Miss you, buddy.
Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of
Garrus.
It's Vegeta. It's Vegeta.
It's Vegeta.
He does have a scouter.
So Garrus is the main character of the entire
You
trilogy.
blew it. I'm not asking.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him.
Garrus right now is frustrated cop that can't get things done in the system.
He's the Donrit Callan of your group.
Jesus. Yes, he is.
Commander. Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
This is cool. Oh wow. Yeah, this man, I'm fucking with this game big time. This guy. Whoa.
I love Solarians, man. I mean, I don't like what they've done historically, but I love their
kind of all
aesthetics.
terrible. But
Yeah, they're kind of pricks.
I think out of all the council races, they're the worst.
Look at this guy. It's like a fast travel. Wow. Oh, is he sleeping? Oh my guy's chilling.
He's just big chilling.
He's just hanging out. Don't you love like Cherry Blossom? Like in every video game, it's like
oh yeah,
it's so nice. Oh, there's totally like atmospheric videos on YouTube for this place. Just like put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Citadel Lo-Fi.
I bet, dude. I can almost guarantee.
Is a matter of
I would put money on it.
But there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
That's right.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hard.
It's like a Mune meets a Kaminoan.
Kinda, yeah.
A fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson.
Ooh, I like his design.
You always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me.
They got beef.
This must be your protege, Commander
They have
Shepard,
long-standing beef.
the one who let the beacon
Explored in the novels.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
Ooh.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
What a
I
dick.
agree. Our judgment must be.
I mean, he's kind of right though.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I agree.
Imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Vince McMahon. Let him know.
Vince
No chance. That's what you. No chance.
Saren and the guest.
When the Normandy comes into your planet system.
I'm glad to see justice.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
This meeting is adjourned.
So would that have played out any different if I chose different prompts? Like truly played out differently or no?
I mean, the general outcome will be the same because again, this is
That's
kind
what I
of
thought.
Yeah, you will always have the end point of they're not going to be very helpful.
Okay.
But there is many tones you can achieve for humanity's journey into getting a spot.
He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race.
That's right.
Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad.
Real bad.
We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable.
We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down.
And if you want to know more about the relationship between Saren and Captain Anderson, you can read Mass Effect Revelation.
Are the books that well done? Because I know it's the same writer. It's the same guy.
The books are pretty good.
They're pretty good, yeah. They're just not like, they don't get an equal focus. It's not, there's not more than 6 of them. Maybe.
I'll take care
I don't know.
If you include the Andromeda ones, there's a few more, but no one cares about those.
Why haven't they tried making a movie of this?
It's a dingy little club.
Yeah, it's been in like development hell for a while. I think Amazon has it right now.
Okay.
Potentially for a series.
Also, because like people have a lot of attachment to the game storylines, and because so much of it is choice based, how do you move forward with like a canon version of events?
It'll probably, if it ever happens, it'll be a story in the world.
Yes.
I've heard Barlavan's one of the top representatives.
Or stories that are talked about here, like First Contact
But
or
his
something.
information won't come cheap.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the
So this is
if you need anything
the
else.
end of this sort of quote-unquote section. Now you begin the put together the party type thing.
Dude, look at
Yeah.
this guy.
Assemble your team, get evidence against Saren.
All right, well, we can always pick this back up. That shit was awesome.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boys, this has been a fantastic.
And you're
hang. Just be able
already
to explain
well
and talk
over an
through it.
hour in.
Yeah, that was. Let's see. How do you check your log on these games? I don't even know how to do it on PS4. No way to library.
I don't know if there is a way to check like the time you've spent.
Time
on
spent.
Them,
The Mass Effect save file will tell you for in-game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool, but guys. That was awesome. I'm glad we can do this.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, man.
Oh,
It makes me
solid,
happy.
solid hang too.
It
on
does
top of
make
all
me
of it.
so happy that you are like getting really into it.
Yeah.
That shit was so cool. I love that through and through. And I know obviously we can talk about it off air too, but I there is a lot of anthropological things, and I know Alden and I talk about that often. Just like there's just some good world building, and I don't know, when you play like a game like that from a young age, it really does kind of really make you think about the humanity of it all. You know, like you kind of have to put yourself in that character's shoes way more than you would normally, like a game that's not as dialogue heavy. Like I can see a kid being a kid, like 10 years old being like, okay, this is too much. But I could see like a teenager like just hooked on this shit.
That's what got me into it, dude. I was like 14 when I played Mass Effect 2 for the first time.
Yeah, like and again, the morality play, which we all love, or Star Wars and other things that we're interested in, like when you encounter some of the clashes between species or some of the questions about AI and who has like I don't want to spoil anything for you because there's such precious moments, but there are lines that are burned into my mind as like legitimately beautiful speculative sci-fi writing of any medium.
Yep.
Damn.
Like performances that will make you cry.
Wow.
Through the voice performances. Like it is so deeply cinematic, and you really, really, really care. You really care.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to those experiences, and I'm glad I could have you both shepherd your way, to kind of, I mean, literally, it's kind of special. We got to share a moment to this whole entire evening to like experience a game for the first time. That's what all this is really about. Like, I kind of hate games that I'm not good at when I started for the first time, but this is the first one I can honestly say that was suggested to me that like I'm kind of like, oh shit, like I'm actually to play this outside of playing it on stream. So I'm digging it. So thank you both very much.
Of course.
To get some plugs in, obviously, I know I'll start from the top just real quick, make it fast. For people that are still watching, tomorrow, very excited. We're going to have Jared and Alden on to talk about Return of the Jedi. So that is going to be a fantastic discussion. We're all taking different approaches too, apparently. So I know Alden talked about in our text earlier that it's going to be more, impact. What did this movie do? But also, how has supplemental content made this movie, better? And Jared's going to talk about, big moments and the throne room and stuff. I'm gonna approach it from a behind the scenes point of view. So I'm excited for tomorrow's discussion. It's gonna be really different.
It's gonna be very emotional.
It's gonna be I'm thinking, I'm not joking, like maybe like a 2-hour stream. Like I'm convinced this is not.
I would be shocked if it wasn't.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
with the force of personalities on that stream.
Yeah, and
there's no way Jared and Alden alone couldn't go for 2 hours.
No,
like
I might
literally.
Cry. I mean, I will go for 2 hours and Jared will lose, but we will go for 2 hours.
Team Big Chungus, baby.
Big Chungus, baby.
Man, and then of course next week. Next week more than likely. This again next Wednesday. I'm in love. I'm gonna leave exactly off where I am now, just so I can be able to play through it again with y'all, because I like this asking questions and getting help from y'all. It means a lot to me. So
absolutely, man.
Next week, and then next Thursday, we're recording this on Monday. Hopefully it goes well, but we have McGruff the Crime Talk.
What the I love that this is not a bit.
This is
I love
like
it
when you first described it to me, I was like, yeah, whatever. Like I just thought it was some inside joke I wasn't aware of, but
this is real.
Sure as
Anyway,
shit.
real as fuck. Anyway, I'll get Michael. Michael, by all means, please. Let's hear about Ionize real quick.
Well, first you can follow me on Twitter at Local First Order, YouTube, All Remaining Systems. I am currently doing a Star Wars RPG series called Ionized Bastards, which does involve Alden, Jerry, Jared, and Dan Miller from Bro Axiom. We just wrapped up season 1. We're going to be starting season 2 here in the coming months. You can also check out my Star Wars fan fiction series, Heart of the Jedi. It centers all around original characters. I've got a story ongoing called Elegy of Malevolence Abyss, which is very exciting. I'm working very slowly on it, but I am working on it. And you can check that out via my Twitter through Archive of Our Own, or you can listen to my readings of them on All Remaining Systems.
Well, I can tell you this much. Michael is going on overdrive in terms of making content. So I'm very happy to say that he is like fully back in the world. I know there was a period for like, a solid like 6 months where you just weren't like putting out as much, but this is making me very happy to see that you're fully fledged back into it. So
thanks,
please
bud.
go check them out. Alden, what we got going on for you, my dude? I know you've also got some things in the works. You told us beforehand.
Yeah, I got some things in the works. Yeah, you can find me personally at that Alden Diaz, THATALDENDIAZ, on Octo Radio Star Wars Podcast. That's where I do my main show, the interview show. We're going to be having this is a soft announcement, some of the filmmakers from Visions Volume 2. I've been talking to them literally today. Time zones are obviously very different. It's an international project. So they'll be coming on the show, as well as some more Higher Public authors and some other things down the road. I'm also on Casually Talk with Ken Knapsack from Force Center Podcast Feed, where we talk about all the different fantasy worlds that we love, the world of Ice and Fire, the world of Tolkien, as well as the world of Willow. I'm going to be pitching some more stuff to StarTrek.com soon, and just generally doing Alden shit, trying to fight less with people on Twitter. And also, don't forget, BetterHelp.
Yeah, it's gonna. Hey, wait! We gotta find that exact quote, and you just need to tweet it out. Just the exact thing that.
Well, I gotta find that clip, and then be like in quotes, like this is Alden when he's at depressive.
Anyway, oh man.
Brilliant.
I love both of you very much. I know we talk pretty much every day. So getting a chance just to be on screen, hang out is always wonderful. But that being said, yeah, we got Visions coming on ATR, That's right. But all that being said, thank you everyone for joining, and let's give Michael a good Stay Bombad, because this is Michael's idea.
Stay Bombad.
Wow! After that fiesta, I could use a siesta.
You mean a cat nap?
More like a rat nap, muzzle mouth.
Then relax, Chucky. Mexico has lots of warm, sunny beaches where your cares can just drift away.
Way down here, you need a reason to move. Feel a fool, running your stateside games. Lose your love, leave your mind behind. Glad you came.
Oh, Mexico. It sounds so simple, I just gotta go. It sounds so hot, I forgot to go. Guess I'd have to go now. Americano got the sleepy eye, but his body's still shaking like a live wire. Sleepy señorita with the eyes on fire. Oh, Mexico, sounds so sweet with the sun sinking low. The moon so bright like to light up the night, make everything alright. Oh, Mexico, never really been, but I'd sure like to go. Oh, Mexico, guess I'll have to go now. Talking about Mexico, in a honky-tonk town down in Mexico. I guess I'll have to go